Thank you, Mr. Chair. With all due respect to Attorney Harry Roque. Attorney, for the record, kayo po ba ay may pamilya?
Meron po.
Maaari niyo po ba banggitin ang pangalan ng inyong asawa?
Si Myla Roque po.
And I understand, Attorney Harry Roque, that your wife, Myla Roque, is likewise a government employee. Do you confirm?
Former. She no longer is.
She used to be a government employee.
Yes, ma'am.
May we be enlightened, Attorney Roque. Saan po ba siya nagtrabaho before?
Well, let me correct, ma'am, your statement that she was a government employee. She was not, because she was a private representative to the Board of Trustees of the Pag-ibig Fund. And her category as a private sector representative did not make her a government employee. As in fact, she was not covered by GSIS, and there's even an issue on whether or not a private sector representative should be file a asylum.
Nevertheless, Attorney Roque, as private representative of Pag-ibig Board of Trustee, what benefits or allowances does she receive?
She gets per diem, per hearing,
Per diem per hearing,
per meeting.
per meeting. And may we be enlightened, kailan po ba siya na-appoint as private representative dito sa Pag-ibig Board of Trustees?
If I'm not mistaken, it was around 2017.
2017?
If I'm not mistaken po.
When did it end, Attorney Roque?
It ended, if I'm not mistaken, 2022 or 23, Your Honor. I cannot remember
2022 and 2023. And you will agree with me that during the time of the appointment of your wife as private representative of Pag-ibig Board of Trustee, the President was then President Rodrigo Roa Duterte.
Yes, Your Honor, Madam Mr. Chair.
How about you, Attorney Roque? Did you get any government appointment during those times?
I was a member of the 17th Congress from June of 2016 until November of 2017. From November of 2017 until October of 2018, I was presidential spokesperson, and I became presidential spokesperson again from April 2020 until November of 2021.
May we know, Attorney Roque, let's go back to your wife. Magkano po ba yung tinatanggap niyang per diem per meeting?
Hindi ko pa talaga alam kasi hindi namin pinag-uusapan yan, but it was a very modest sum.
And with reference to your engagement in the government, 2017, 17 Congress, may we know how much your salary is as member of the House during the time?
I do not recall, but I still have colleagues from the 17th Congress here, so I think it was, I cannot remember the exact amount, but it was, I don't know, maybe 200, 300,000, I don't know, 200,000 or 200,000 a month.
And you likewise mentioned about your appointment as the presidential spokesperson. Is that correct?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Can you please enlighten us how much was your salary as presidential spokesperson?
Almost the same because it was the same salary grade as a congressman.
I understand as well, Attorney Roque, that you have children.
Yes, Your Honor.
May we know the names of your children?
The first one is Bianca Jacinta, and the second one is Harrison Jacob.
Bianca and Harrison. Does these names of your children have any connection with Biancham?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Biancham Holdings and Trading. You can
Yes,
hear?
Madam Mr. Chair.
And can you please enlighten us? When was this holding company incorporated, Attorney Roque?
As early as 2015, before there was BOGO, I believe. It was already founded. Yes, Your Honor.
And during that time, can you please enlighten us, sino po ba ang mga incorporators, first incorporators of Biancham Holdings and Trading?
That's myself, my wife, my then law partner Joel Butuyan, Eileen Garcia, and one of my staff lawyers who has since passed, Charmaine Garcia.
Can you enlighten us further? Gaano mo ba kalaki ang inyong ownership dito sa Biancham Holdings and Trading, Attorney Roque?
It differed over the years, Mr. Chair, because it started as a small company. It was amended once, and
Mr. Chair, can we please direct our resource speaker to limit his answers to the questions which are being propounded? If I may proceed, Mr. Chair, would you confirm, Attorney Roque, that at the time of the incorporation of Biancham Holdings and Trading, you were holding 49.96% ownership, while your wife Myla is holding 49.96% ownership? Do you confirm?
if that is what appears in records, I confirm that, Mr. Chair, but I do not have a copy of the records before me right now.
In other words, Mr. Chair, the remaining 0.8% is the ownership which are being shared by Joel Butuyan, Zarmay Garcia, and Eileen Garcia. And it was mentioned earlier by our resource speaker that all these incorporators were his associates, either in Butuyan and Rael, in Center Law. Do you confirm?
I confirm that, Mr. Chair. It is a family corporation with my close associates as nominal stockholders to complete the 5 shareholders that were then required by the old corporation code. It is no longer required to have 5.
How do you describe the nature of this ownership when it is only 0.8% being shared by three. Because, to my opinion, they are nominal if not dummy.
Your Honor, Mr. Chair, they're not dummies. I think the correct term is they are nominal shareholders. They hold qualifying shares so that we can complete a minimum 5 members of the board and incorporators that was then required by the old corporation code.
This representation, Mr. Chair, take notice of the answer of the resource speaker. And do you confirm as well that from 2014 to 2020, you were the president of Bianchang?
If that is what the records indicate, I don't have the records before me, but I will confirm that is what appears in the Securities and
It
Exchange
does.
Commission. Yes.
It does, Mr. Chair. And you confirm as well that your wife, Myla, was a member of the board of directors of Bianchang from 2014 to 2020 as well?
I confirm that, Mr. Chair, because that is the nature of the 5 incorporators and the requirement of 5 directors as well.
And do you confirm as well that as the president, a calibrated lawyer, a prominent personality in the legal circle, of course it is a common knowledge that yearly the company or the corporation is required to file an audited financial statement. Does our resource speaker confirm?
I confirm that, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chair, may I request our secretariat to please flash in our screen the 2014 Statement of Assets and Liabilities of Bianchang.
Technical, please plus the sound and of Atty. Roque.
Mr. Chair, I wish to correct, with all due respect, this is audited financial statement of Bianchang and not SALN. And I am requesting that the page of assets be flashed in the screen. This is 2014.
Okay, could you please plus the audited financial statements of the company, technical?
Mr. Chair, while we are waiting for the document to be shared to the public, I wish to share that the document discloses cash for 2014 of Bianchang in the total amount of 125,300 pesos. And then, Mr. Chair, I wish to invite as well the attention of the public, especially the Quad, to the 2015 audited financial statement of Bianchang. Noticeably, the cash increased from 125,000 from 2014 to 3,125,300 pesos in 2015. I wish to take note, Mr. Chair, 2014 and 2015 were prior to the administration of former President Rodrigo Roa Duterte. Having seen 2014 and 2015 assets of Bianchang, kindly flash the 2018 assets of Bianchang Holdings.
Could you please plus the 2018 audited financial statement of 2018?
For the information of the committee, Mr. Chair, from 125,000 in 2014 to 3 million in 2015, the cash or the current assets skyrocketed in 2018 to 67,775,800 pesos. With all due respect, Attorney Roque, saan po nanggaling itong napakalaking perang ito? Please enlighten us.
Nagbenta po ang pamilya ko ng isang 1.8 hectares na lupa sa multinational village, Parañaque. We sold it to the Velarde Group. In turn, the Velarde Group swapped it to the SM Group. And our 1.8 hectares now is where the SM warehouse is located.
And can you please enlighten us? Magkano po ba ang pinagbentahan nyo ng property na nabanggit ninyo?
Ang zone valuation po, nung panahon na binenta
Mr.
namin,
Chair, we are asking about the selling price, not the zonal valuation.
ma'am, because the selling price is the zone valuation, it was 12,000 per square meters, times
Not at all times, Mr. Chair.
No, you
Zonal
will-
valuation is not always the selling price of the property, and that is a common knowledge. Please enlighten the Quad. How much was the selling price of your property, which was the source of your 67,775,800 pesos cash of Bianchang in 2018?
I do not remember the exact amount, but it is roughly for the 1.8 hectares, 216 million, Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Chair, in line with the answer of the resource speaker, I respectfully move that we be provided with a copy of the sale document, the deed of sale of the property that was mentioned by our resource speaker. Mr. Chair,
Mr. Chair, may I manifest that I have a PowerPoint presentation that I intended to use, and I precisely included in that PowerPoint presentation the deed of sale, Your Honor, of this property of 1.8 hectares in multinational village, Parañaque.
Mr. Chair, that will depend on the Quad if he will be allowed to make his presentation, Mr. Chair. If I may proceed